Wanted to do a quick video on what to do if an insurance adjuster says no. Typically, if a insurance adjuster just says no, I'm not gonna approve your roof to be covered because there's no hail damage, don't take it personal. Just let it go. If a adjuster comes out and he's not gonna pay for it, there's no need to argue with him. Typically, what I will do if an adjuster says no is I will ask the homeowner to get a second opinion, meaning going back to the insurance company and asking for a re-inspection. Because sometimes, different states, different areas, hail in Minnesota is going to be different versus hail in Texas. So if you have a guy that's, or adjuster that's used to seeing hail damage in Texas and, is in Minnesota, maybe it's his first experience, he may not view hail damage here the same as what he would review it as in Texas. So sometimes you get stuff like that, and sometimes you just get an adjuster that they just aren't going to pay for it. It could be multiple reasons why. So typically what I do is if it's a second inspection, I go straight to a public adjuster because, then you're using a different source to provide a different outtake as far as, the hail damage to the opposing insurance company. So I typically take it to a public adjuster. I have them look over everything, the pictures, the storm, the size of the storm, a lot of different factors I have those guys to take a look at. And if they say you definitely have hail damage, then I get those guys involved. And I would say most of the time, if there's actually hail damage, I typically get the roof approved. I can tell you that in 2020, about 40% of my claims, I had to use a public adjuster just because I had a couple situations where the insurance company just wasn't going to budge. And again, if you get an insurance company who doesn't really have presence in the market that you're in, they're usually going to use a public adjuster, and that public adjuster can come from Texas. You don't know where they're coming from. Typically, when I meet a adjuster, I like to ask them, where you're coming from, because if they say Texas or Oklahoma or some state like that, I typically know, okay, this might be a challenge. So anyways, if you are in the Minnesota market or Minneapolis, and you've had a claim that was denied within 6 months, reach out to me, 651-703-2336. I may be able to help you out. So again, my name is Ted. I'm with Sellers Roofing Company, and my direct number is 651-703-2336. Thanks.